I moved the stuff around so that way I could I moved stuff around so I could add more crosses. I don't know why it was so hard. I think because it's just early in the morning for me. I just had the rest of my coffee. I'm waking up, but we're gonna do this. Let's see here. I had some music and now I lost it. Because I need hype music to like get me through the morning right now. Okay, let's see. Let me see what this looks like. Okay, it works. And then what happens if I... Okay, it does work. We changed it. Yes, hallelujah. Now I don't have to like write 1 sec like I did there. Oh shoot. Where is the 1 sec? There it is. Should probably erase that without erasing any other details. There we go. He's up early. Well, I guess I get to use the hang on 1 sec temporarily while I go check on him. So, the baby crying. Yes, the baby crying. Oh yeah, he crying. Give me a second. Checking on the bed. He just wanted his pacifier and it was like far away. On top of that, he was bumping his head on the side of the crib trying to get it, so he should be chill. I brought the baby monitor over so I could keep a watch on him a little better, because I can hear him from in here. However, that doesn't mean I don't hear his bickering, like the quiet bickering. Well, it doesn't mean I can hear it, so it's better to have this on me than anything. While I grab some water, I will say it now. Parenthood is not for everyone. I've learned to have patience throughout my pregnancy, but that does not mean that just because you have patience in your pregnancy, you'll have patience with a child. Because when they say they're terrible twos, they're not trying to be terrible. They're like understanding their feelings. Like the concept of emotion is there, but the words is what overwhelms them. They can describe things in their head, even if it's just a little bit. Hold on, I'm drinking water. Because I made the mistake yesterday of not drinking water while I was talking. But the concept of emotion is so much for their little brains that it's overwhelming, and it frustrates them when they cannot describe the emotion that they want to tell you they have. So there we go. So my resolve is that I'm gonna try and sign to him, which I'm taking I hope it's not AI, but it looks like it's not. I'm taking an ASL, like, app kind of course where it teaches me how to communicate, and I'm using the simple ones for day-to-day, except I'm involving them as I go, so that way I don't forget. Mind you, he's too young to really care for that kind of stuff. I don't like that one. But, I mean, it's a start. I would like him to learn to, like, tell me how he feels, even if it's just simple terms. Because then I can sort of guess what he's feeling without him feeling overwhelmed and unheard. Plus, like, if he can't pronounce a word, he can always sign it to me until he's ready to pronounce it. Because, at least I'll be able to understand him and he'll feel more confident in practicing the word. That and my hearing is kind of bluff, so it's better for me because my sight is still pretty good, even though I wear glasses. I wouldn't be drawing if I couldn't. Not because there's anything wrong with it, just how do I put it? When I draw, it's like my soul is pouring out. Everything I do, I look at the minimalistic details. Like right now, I shouldn't be spending so much on these fluffs, but I am. Because I feel like it defines the character a bit more. Now, I may lighten it because it seems too dark, but other than that, there we go. Because he's supposed to be super fluffy. Like, what is fluffy? Anyways, but, yeah, I guess we're making it a thing to learn ASL for his sake. Because I want to make sure that he can feel safe, that knowing that I can understand him. Because believe it or not, like, he's pissed me off before, but that doesn't mean I show him I'm angry. I try to have patience and quiet and give him what he needs instead, but when he's calmed down, in a way. So I'll hold him, I'll hush him a little bit, and then I'll ask a question, and he usually responds with a positive response or a negative response, depending on what I tell him. So he somewhat understands certain words, I'm assuming. I don't think he understands all words. But ooh, sometimes, this kid, sometimes this kid will throw me off, because as soon as I start talking about him, even if I haven't mentioned his name, he just stares at me. And it's a little creepy. It's a little creepy, but not in the way that I think he's, like, scary. It's just a little creepy in the sense that, holy crap, you're not supposed to know that yet. You know? So it's a matter of, oh, that's the gray. Hold on. Oops. So it's a matter of what do you know and what don't you know. Because kids are smarter than you give them credit for. Sometimes. Not saying always. I've seen the videos. I know my kid's gonna have a moment, like right now, that he's trying to do something other than take a nap, but he's not hungry yet, because he eats around 10 to 9 o'clock. He's just right now struggling pretty bad. Let's see, I think I got it to where I want it to be. Oh no, there he goes. Give me a second. I've been drawing with the be right back. Jeez. Okay, well, I will be right back. I am sorry, guys. For those watching on YouTube, as this is uploaded.
There you go.
Not the top. Not the top. There's... I know you look. You're also trying to wrap yourself around. Yeah. Alright. I know you can. You can be here. Just like you. Here you go. Yeah, normally he's not an early bird, so I don't know what's going on. But he's sleepy, but he doesn't want to sleep like usual. But it's in the morning, which is really weird. So I just gave him Al, which is his dragon toy. And he's doing pretty much okay with it. I usually have the owlet on him, but I can hear him rustling through this. And so if I hear him rustling too much, I will stop the stream and go check. Because I know he's not supposed to have the toy in the crib right now, but he wants to play. And if he falls asleep, I'll rush and check on him to make sure that he's not suffocating under it. Now, at night, those toys are gone. But since he was asking for it, I gave it to him right now. Never leave a child with a blanket or a stuffed animal. The only reason I would give him the blanket is he doesn't cover himself with it. He just hugs it. So, and he's been doing this for, I want to say, a month now. He can't sleep without the blanket. I guess it brings him a form of comfort that I don't understand quite yet. What is he doing? Oh, he's rolling. Oh yeah, he's rolling. He rolling. I think he's punching Al. Hang on. I left it on the Be Right Back again, and I'm still talking. It's too early. Oh, you're giving your book kids a spirit. That's okay. Well, I have my first alarm set for you. So, you'll be hearing. You don't have a spirit yet. See? Oh, my goodness, I have. Oh my goodness, you didn't know I was here, did you? What? Okay, now that I've mentally reminded myself, I will remove the Be Right Back. Because unfortunately I've had it on. So sorry for those that watch this in the future and are like, why is she on the Be Right Back screen and like talking? I'm not trying to. I'm sorry. That's my bad. My very much bad. But what he was doing is, yeah, right now he's having fun. What he was doing was he has this little like texture book. Oh God, I did that wrong. And so what he does is that he will take his texture book and open it up specifically to the mirror page. Specifically. Okay? And he will give kisses to what he assumes is another baby because he wants to make friends. We have seen him in the store attempt to make buddy buddies with multiple babies. And sometimes they don't get it, and other times they do. And when they do, oh my goodness, he is such a ball of sunshine. He'll be like, and like giggling really funny. He's not getting upset. I know that cry. It's the cry of, I can't get the book to the way I want it. But I want him to learn to do it by himself. Oh, never mind. That's the happy joys of he found something that he wants to play with. But yeah, like, baby, you can take the hand off the book so you can move it. I know you don't kind of understand, but I'm trying to help you understand, because I say it when I move your hand. Did I spook you? I guess I did. Anyways. Okay, he's just having the time of his life. Trust me, I don't ignore. Yep, that is the cry of a happy child for the morning. Okay, I'm not worried anymore. He's okay. I worry not, for he is fine. But yeah, since I stay with him most of, like, well, not even most, all day, I kind of learned to differentiate, because his laughing, crying, like, little cries, which is like when he like screams out his happiness, sounds so much, but not quite like his scared crying, that sometimes we get up and we rush over only to see that he is happily rolling around with whatever he's playing with. And it's so cute, but it's also so, it teaches you to like relax a bit, to like quickly walk over there, but to relax and not expect the worst, but still have the mindset of, if something goes wrong, be prepared. Which more often than not, if like me, like, and a few other parents, if you're not hovering over them but aware of what they're doing, usually it's okay. Like, unless they have medical issues, it's usually fine. Like, he knows that I will walk over there if something does go wrong, which is why he won't panic if I leave the room. But he also knows he gets his time with me, so there's that. Because at the beginning of when I first started live streaming, I couldn't quite balance that out, and he became very resentful, and I felt so bad. So if the reason why I stream early is simply because I don't want to disappoint him. That is the last thing I want. I want him to know that mom's there, and I will do anything in my power to be there. That's just the way it is. Because at the end of it all, who's going to help him? Like, I know people are like, he can handle himself, he's supposed to be a man. But a 6-month-old? Did you at 6 months, like, feed yourself, clean yourself, go to the restroom? Like, he doesn't even have that right now. Like, he's in a diaper. That's normal. That is normal baby behavior. Now, will he get potty trained? Abso-stinking-lutely. No one wants to smell pee-pee on a baby all the time, much less a toddler. So when he gets ready, when he's at that age where he's ready to do that, he will. Mind you, he's a little behind on his physical therapy because he's lazy. But I know he can't hear me, but it's funny to say. He's just lazy and moving whenever we go to physical therapy for him. But when he plays, oh gosh, does he play. And I think I need to find a way to make it playtime. But it's just so difficult because he gets bored so easily after a while. Like, I don't let him watch TV, but he is so high-paced that certain toys just don't work on him. Like, it has to interact with him. It has to have music. I probably blame myself at this point because I used to listen to a lot of techno, like high beat techno, and that may be where he got the high pace energy from. Maybe. Not saying I did, but I might have influenced it without wanting to. So yeah, that might be my fault. That is probably very much my fault. But yeah, I guess if this gets uploaded and people watch it, I want to ask you how your morning is going. If it's going great, awesome. If it's going a little bit sour, I hope for a fact that it gets better. Because life is a little bit of like a randomized like goodie bag. You either get something you want, or you get something you don't want, or you get something that you really don't care about. What in the world is he doing? What in tarnation? He's just being Apollo. Yep, he's still playing with that book. He probably thinks that the baby is missing because, like, he probably closed the astronaut page. So it's a little space book that my father-in-law gave him, and it's cute. Like, it teaches him textures while also showing him different planets. Because my father-in-law kind of works in that kind of department, just not quite there. Like, he works at one of the facilities, but it's not, I don't think it's in my place to say. But what he does is awesome stuff. But anyways, yeah, we're not doxing my father-in-law. That's horrible. No, that needs to go this way. And so Apollo loves stuff like that. Plus, since his name is Apollo, I call him Sundrop, because he is the brightest little drop of sunshine I have ever seen in my life. Just because he's so small. Like, he's not within the average. When he was born, he had difficulty digesting. And so, and he was underweight because we could not get him to eat most of the time. And, oh, that's not working. And, his blood sugar would just drop, like, really bad within the first few days. And on top of that, because there's more. Oh, wait, there's more. He has a protein digestion kind of problem. Like, he struggles to eat protein or take in proteins. So, like, iron and things that would normally come from products of, like, meats, like, for, like, future reference, he's gonna struggle digesting those. So I'm we're using the formula they gave us, and he's gonna start off with vegetables anyway once we get to that point, because of the fact that if we don't, he's gonna want to eat the sweet stuff all the time, and he will not like his veggies. We're gonna start with like carrots for the most part. I feel like this spot is missing something. Hold on. And yes, he's fine. Oh yeah, he's fine. I just heard that little happy coo. But, oh. He's having the time of his life over there. But, dang it, what was my train of thought? Oh, the digestive issues. But yeah, he just struggled to digest. He would either get diarrhea or constipated. It was always at random, and it was the same formula. So that's when they were like, you know what? He's losing more calories for all the effort that he's doing, and we need to concentrate the milk. So they gave us the appropriate serving size per, I think it was 5 ounces of water, of distilled water. Yeah, we use distilled water here. I don't think his tummy can handle regular water just yet. But he takes that, and mind you, he likes it. Because, like, I don't think I've seen, because there have been times when we had to buy a different one, because either they're out or they're in a location where we can't get to. And for the most part, oh, this time he's having trouble. Hold on. But for the most part, like, as long as it doesn't have heavy proteins in it, he's usually okay. Give me 1 second. I'm on my way, love. left the baby monitor over here. So for those watching later, I was advised to talk to him, even if it seems ridiculous and he might not understand it, because that builds that communication. Like, if he feels like I communicate with him enough, he feels that he can communicate with me, because he'll get what he needs. And it's true. After a while, oh, he doesn't want to sleep. He'll be okay. Oh gosh, I'm on the be right back. Okay, there we go. We're fine. We're Gucci. Hold on. Now I gotta mute it. Hang on. Sorry, my dad calls in the morning to like check up on me. It's always at 7:30, which kind of prepares me, but I have alarms set to feed the boy. So the stream will either stall for a moment at 8 o'clock, or it'll entirely cut off depending on how long or how fussy my baby is. Oh, that looks a little weird. Right about there. I should probably put the thumbnail, because I don't like zooming in, but that's the only way I can get the detail ready. Let's see. There should be a thumbnail option in the settings. A reference window, if you will. Where is it? Did I pass it? I probably passed it, knowing me. Reference window. There we go. And then remove y'all, so we can move him right her, and then we move you all right back. Alright. Okay. Ensuring that we are not in the we're right back screen, because ooh, I am sorry, most of the, not even most, like a good quarter of the stream has been behind the be right back scene. And I just added it so that way it wouldn't look like I was always like waiting to connect to stream. So, anyways, what was I doing? Oh, did I fix it? No, I made it worse. I'm kidding, I didn't make it worse. Oh yeah, hubby is very like excited about Deltarune, because when he gets out, he's gonna be able to play it. Let's see here. Wait, is it supposed to go? I forgot what this was for. Oh yeah, I remember now. And then they'll go on this layer. Don't I can't remember what color I used. I think it's this one. I like the grit, but that is not the one I was using earlier. It was the hard pen, so that way I could get the structure right. Let's see. No. That's still too small. We're gonna, and then we're gonna, and then we're gonna. Oh yeah, my dad got embarrassed because I was like, I'm on stream, and he was like, "You're not recording me, are you?" I was like, "No, that's why I put you on mute." He's like, "I'll let you go." I guess he got embarrassed because like, my parents have been very supportive of me trying to make it on streaming platforms. Now, I've had to make adjustments for the baby, but other than that, I usually just try to be the mom I'm supposed to be. He is mad that he's not got toys in there, but he can't be falling asleep with them. I caught him the other day falling asleep with one, and I was like, oh no, we're not doing that. Oh no, he's so angry. I think this is the one sheep I've got on here. And then later, I believe the calamar one is a goat. I haven't decided that yet. Okay, he's just goofing. He is just goofing. Yeah, he's goofing a little bit. Oh, I did it crooked, dang it. So we're gonna just... Oh yeah, I've done a few test bits while I was gone. Not on this work, but on another one. The undo tool is far more time consuming than just erasing and putting it in. Like right now, I would have stopped and I would have been like undo, undo, undo until I got the line right. And I just gotta treat this like paint. It can be undone. You gotta paint over it, or you gotta wipe it off. Okay, that is the cry of a man that needs help. Here we go, hold on. I'm coming.
Where did you have it? There. I know this. You got half an hour left. You have a patient, someone that is too old to. You just don't have the patience for things again. I know. That's tested. I know that means that you're getting ready for that. For a little. Relax.
Okay, I think he's good now. He couldn't find his phone. He was rolled on his tummy. He wanted to lay on his side, but he couldn't figure it out because his arms were tired. He's probably been on his belly for a second, but he was enjoying himself earlier. But yeah, my Bab, he just He's special in a good way. He does things that he's supposed to, and sometimes what he's not supposed to, but not because he's malicious. It's just that he's learning his, like, physical limits. Like, for instance, if he wants to sleep, he will start scratching at the mesh because it relaxes him. And usually he falls asleep scratching the mesh, which it's baby mesh, so he can breathe through it, and it's soft. We also got it because he couldn't figure out, because his toesies just touched the bar of the crib. His little toes had touched it, and he was so scared he didn't know how to move his foot away, even though it was fairly obvious how. So certain things freak him out too easily, just because he's not certain how to move a bit. But he's gotten better with it. With time, I think like today, so like 20 minutes, I will put him to eat. It'll probably be in his baby room, because he's getting ready to move in today to that room, because we've noticed that he just doesn't sleep while we're there. Oop, hang on, another phone call. I'm gonna just mute.